Well, human trafficking is the second largest criminal enterprise after drugs right here in Michigan.
And state officials say it affects every community. Only on 7 tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows us a special organization in Southwest Detroit that has received something quite amazing to help these victims rebuild their lives.
Alternatives for Girls serves teenagers and women, and for many of them who are victims of human trafficking, this is the first safe step to a better life.
It kind of puts you in a state of mind like you never felt like you're worth anything.
It was someone Yolanda thought she could trust who ended up betraying her.
I looked to someone who I thought was my friend and ended up in trafficking that way. So, you know, being sold and all of that.
I was like property. That's what it was, a slave.
For her security, we're only calling her Catalina, and about a year ago, she escaped from the criminals who exploited her and held her hostage. She came to Michigan with nothing, not even ID, just a glimmer of hope and believing she deserved better.
To me, it was a life or death situation. Like if I did not leave, I would be dead. So it was something I had to kind of outweigh, and I wasn't ready to be dead yet. I still had life in me. I still wanted to explore it, to be successful, and to do all these things that normal people get to do.
Catalina and Yolanda found help and hope with Alternatives for Girls, a nonprofit organization Amy Good helped start 33 years ago.
A group of people, neighbors in the Southwest Detroit area, came together around a shared concern about an alarming increase in the number of girls and young women that were in harm's way.
And just days ago, the U.S. Department of Justice awarded Alternatives for Girls with a $500,000 grant to be used for housing, including emergency housing for victims of human trafficking, to be safe.
My heart leaped for joy because I'm one of the displaced persons.
Up until now, we have had a shelter since day one, in fact, serving girls and young women ages 15 to 21. We have been able to house girls and young women in that age range, but this is the first time we'll be able to house those beyond that.
And with the help of Alternatives for Girls, women like Catalina have been able to reconnect with family.
They just was happy that I was still alive.
And if you'd like to learn more about Alternatives for Girls, we'll have a link on our website at WXYZ.com. In Southwest Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Certainly glad they're getting some help. Thank you, Kim.